Hello, YouTube. Welcome to my channel, Unique Sports Talk. And today we're going to revisit a post I did on my sports show on a swivel at the sports bar with Dez Bryant, pushing back against an NFL ad during Pride Month when they declared that the NFL is gay and or the football is gay and football is queer. But before we get to the ad itself, like, share, and subscribe to this channel, Unique Sports Talk. Hit the notification bell because every Wednesday I'm gonna go live with the sports show at 7 o'clock Eastern. Every so often I have some fellas come up. A lot of times I'll do it on my own, but we're gonna talk all gambit of all facets of sports. Some little known ones, and some that might not be so popular. I just won't spend a lot of time on it. But we're gonna hit some topics, and yeah, I want to let you know that sports is for everybody. That's the one thing the NFL says that is true. Football's for everybody. So is sports. We could talk about it. We don't have to be pundits or journalists and all this other kind of things to actually express ourselves on what we think about a given situation in sports. And sometimes that kind of over chicken wing and beer banter is better than that stupid stuff you see on TV. Where they only can say whatever the corporate sponsors tell them to say. Well, anyway, so like, share, and subscribe. So I'm gonna play this clip that the NFL put out, and you tell me what you think about it. Put a comment in the comment block when I post this, and we'll just go from there. I'll respond to comments, uh, things of that nature. Let's just keep it clean. That's all. All right, so very short ad. It has some other stuff to it. They were promoting something else that I didn't want to promote, but this is the point. The NFL said a few things in a very silent ad, and Dez Bryant took some umbrage to what they said. So, listen, Dez Bryant came on X and said, well, football's gay, football's queer, football's transgender. Well, these are wild statements to make. Excuse my silliness. Now, he didn't have to say that because I don't think he's being silly. I'm going to proudly tell my boys football is none of these things. And I agree with him. In the way they couch this. Now I know it's Pride Month, and and you can see that the Pride Month has been toned down tremendously. We don't have naked guys with their balls out walking down the street flashing their nuts in front of little children like they did before, and networks proudly displaying graphic debauchery for everybody to see. Well, that's been toned down. Corporate sponsors have taken their money out, and people are starting to say, listen, there's no way that this stuff is supposed to be anywhere else but in the privacy of individuals' homes. All right, so he says there's nothing against gays, but this is far from right. And a lot of people agree with him. 2, 3, 4 years ago, he would have been canceled, and they would have had news articles about how homophobic and all this shit, which in truth is what they used to do to bully people. And they can't do it anymore because we don't have that ultra left liberal debaucherous kind of thinking that's in charge anymore. So he goes on to say, it's gay players in the NFL, which is an acknowledgement. We know in every sports league there's gay players. But forcing it in people's faces, especially children, can send the wrong message. Not can, it does send the wrong message. Football is a real community. I can dig that. Like the gay community, imagine telling gays they have to advocate for straight people, or blacks or anybody else, right, besides themselves. They probably would have a problem with that. And I believe that that's true. So this is the point he wanted to get across, and I think he did. I think he hit it on all cylinders, and we don't have to get that much more deep than that. That's where he was coming from. Remember, we're going to have all kinds of commentary on my sports show. This was a little deeper one. Most of it we keep it lighthearted and stuff like that. So join me on Wednesdays at 7 o'clock. It's live. The show lasts maybe 45 minutes, an hour every so often, depending on how the conversation is going. Other than that, we have some banter and we try to stay on point. And I go through a few slides like this on different topics. So we know the NBA is in full swing. It's 1-1 right now. So we'll see what it is by the time Wednesday comes along. There'll probably be another game in there. So anyway, I just wanted to hit you with this. Remember, it's new channel, Unique Sports Talk. Come join me, hit that notification bell, subscribe, comment, and share the channel and let your friends know about it. Our Payne, Unique Sports Talk, over and out.